Say less. One sec. Awesome is just being pointlessly annoying. I'll see you in a day. Awesome. Skye skull emoji. Yes. Skye Pock emoji. Shut up, chamber player.
Yes,
I go
yes,
Baby J
yes.
mode right now.
Yeah.
I go baby J mode right now.
Nail clippers. No, I never took them, so I don't even know you had. Should I be lowering my volume?
Me when
No.
doesn't pick my agent.
Who's else playing? Neon. Neon and Omen is JK.
We have Frenzy. How old is this VOD? Okay, it's 3 months old. Keep that in mind, chat. This is pre-nerf Frenzy.
Nothing A.
Nothing's too long. Nothing's too long.
Maybe they're walking behind
That's
there.
a
Kirby.
Be popping?
I was insta popping a bird for some early recon. Makes sense. And we're likely going to be playing a lot of strong side on this agent.
Nothing up here, nothing up here.
Just raise.
Fake. They're running away.
Right towards there or B?
Oh my god, bro also has his dog. Bro also has his dog. Boo, 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 boom.
I have no idea.
Where's he?
Oh, up there. What happened? This walk right now. Running up on you, ace split. Going Kirby, not up yet. Kirby.
In B, flash. Taking C-Link. Planning in the corner. Oh, nice.
This is why he's insta flashing for recon, by the way. He gets his flash back up. I personally don't agree with insta flashing on pistol when you only have one flash. Kookalaya, thank you for the $25. Random tier 3. Bet. We have any mods in chat? Anyways, I probably would hold it, but it's fine. Especially in this high of an elo. Evidently, Xeppa's right, because the enemy team is playing tricky.
Riz.
Where's C-Link one?
Riz close. Here's a frenzy.
Close right. In C-Link, it's Neon. Nice. Neon dead. Under you guys. Oh.
Ah! Shit! Hey!
Who's on the enemy team?
Guys, under you guys.
Yeah, Papa PP, please gift a tier 3.
Oh.
Ah! Shit! Hey! I'm talking to you!
I think one of his teammates is on the enemy team.
You wanted the beast to come out, here he is.
Oh, dude, I'm already. Your shit!
God damn my ears. God damn.
He's got his rival.
It's gonna be like this all game.
And I don't mind, bro, because that's competition.
Has to be Celsius? Yeah, probably, dude. I'm like super down for this type of trash talk where it's like an accepted rival and you're just like both trash talking each other as like mutually agreed upon trash talk.
Real shit. Fuck these bums. One towards A.
One towards A. Double stun C. Neon and Breach.
Nothing up though.
TP'd in.
Omen's in.
If it's Jake on Omen, he's in trouble.
what?
Big Bean is him.
They for.
Oh my goodness.
Breach
Fake, that's it. Breach was here too.
I'm flashing over waterfall.
Okay, mountain.
Nothing.
I'm
One was A.
blind.
One was A. In the beginning of the round.
Oh, we're good. Nothing. Okay, hard second. On the gang, baby.
Shoot! Hey! Turn your head over here, bum!
It's Big Bean. It's Big Bean.
That's on gang.
I was putting him on blast.
Marshalling.
They got some.
I'm flashing, I'm flashing. Heavy A. Omen TP'd
I'm gonna leave
out,
you
breach
dead.
flashed.
Opening door.
The Omen blind.
Nothing C. Nothing C.
Oh, new door.
Oh. Okay, this is actually really good. One sec. Of course, the 3K is insane, but specifically the routing that he's taking is something I should point out, because it's exactly like how Dopeye and I were holding site together when we played this map in solo queue a million years ago. And a lot of you messed this up. So this is when you're playing 2A, okay? Like when you're not fighting for front A main, which is this type of round here. So they're not fighting for it for a couple of reasons. One, they don't have enough numbers. Two, they've got big gun disadvantage, so it wouldn't make sense to try and fight like these long-range engagements with a stinger. Okay. And wasn't the stinger nerf before the frenzy nerf? It could literally be a post-nerf stinger. The stinger's really good still. So what he's doing after he gets info, you need to notice, is he's coming over here. Okay. And this spot is like super comfortable. Because if you put yourself, let's pretend that we do hold tree, which happens, where sometimes they don't push tree. Well, now we've got like the hecking giga set up with our bro, where we can like ping pong really easily. If you're this guy coming out, you might look here, you might look here, and you'll see there's like a ton of threats. And it's really hard to deal with all of this. And this angle allows you to like really work that. Like, you can finesse the cover really effectively. Additionally, let's say that it is like a tree bum rush. If you're a tree guy, like fall back here, then you can like double hold tree together. Like, you can back up, hold here, your buddy backs up, holds here. And you've got like this double hold going on. Or in this type of scenario, if your buddy's like really committed to fighting tree, you can see like this flash zone it's huge. It's huge. This has been outlined in my Lotus guide. Let me. So you can see, I've specifically called out this flash zone when I was creating the Lotus guide. You can go watch that on YouTube. Just search Woohoojin Lotus guide, where I specifically highlight areas where you want the enemies to be and you want to be standing if you're going to be trying to pop flash them. And so this is literally this one that I've outlined in the guide. So you see him working himself. I believe he went through the middle. It's not the biggest deal, but I do want the playbook to be accurate.
Omen TP'd out, breach flashed.
Okay, no, he did go backside. And here it's going to be like this and this type of play. And it's very dynamic at this point, so I can't really like give you a full flow chart, but you get the idea. This flash zone's powerful. There's a lot of team play that can happen in this region.
Opening door.
The Omen blind.
Nothing C. Nothing C.
Oh, new door. No, stop playing with him. Neon on side, neon on side.
Nice.
Dinked 80 on Neon! Hey! Don't hide from the camera now! Oh shit.
Oh shit.
80 on Neon.
He's standing further away to get full sky flash? I don't think so, no.
Omen blind.
Nothing C. Nothing C.
Oh, new door.
No. He's standing further away because up until
door?
this
Omen
point,
blind.
Nothing C. Nothing
he couldn't safely come out until his Omen took this line for him. You see?
C.
Oh, new door.
Nothing special.
Morgan! His whole team got slaughtered! 4, dude! They're going A. Come.
They're one off
Shut the fuck up, you bitch. Oh, you're such a cheating fuck.
Dude, what do you want to say, dude? I hear him, dude.
I'm leaving.
Somebody clip that. And now if this guy ever complains about stream sniping, I need you guys to just drop that in his chat.
No, just put PC down.
Can they be stairs or not?
Oh hell.
And don't let him cope. If he's like, oh, but he was in the room, I couldn't help it. Don't let him. Don't let him. Don't let him cope. Bro does not have to whisper to his whole team that it's A. He literally does not have to do that. He's actually, he deserves to lose this round.
Nah, I'm gonna play it because I'm getting fucking
Simply
bored.
Joe,
from
thank you
MC.
for the 4 months, brother. Welcome back.
Next round.
I gotta do my exam, groupie. Yes, sir.
Wait,
Oh,
we're fine.
No comment range. You guys say they got flash and shit.
And
dude.
Skye. Breach Skye.
Yes.
I'm with you.
All three. Yes. We're flanking. We're triple flanking. We lead. Thank you for the 13 month. 13 month. Appreciate it, brother. I'm gonna flash over. I'm flashing over. Flashing over. Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
Last guy. Wait, just chill.
Uh-oh.
He's coming, man. I'm ulting. He's at the back.
He's stuck. He's stuck. Nah, stop playing.
Fucking, I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing.
Imagine not using a custom sub notification that doesn't pop up in the middle of the stream. That's what I'm saying. Does not wait for a bird.
Nah, he's stuck.
Yeah, I'd agree. Probably should.
Nah, stop playing.
I'm just laughing. I'm just laughing like a fucking joker. Fucking Big Bean! Hey, you're whiffing, buddy!
Ah, damn, cook his ass.
Teammate speaking wide. His teammate wouldn't see that angle at that point. We did was here. We did actually has to come all the way out here to take that fight, and we did like over here. So they still have time. And also, like, he can just tell his teammate to wait. Like, they're in party chat. We did can play this. And the flash is definitely better. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Does it break it?
No, you can. I think you have to pop it before it breaks.
Oh, okay. It feels
What
well,
neon
but I
here?
don't know.
Heavy here.
You wanna flank with me?
You're stunning.
It feels
What
well, but I
neon
don't
here?
know.
Heavy here.
Heavy
You wanna flank with
here.
me?
Xeppa. He's getting too used to playing with the 4 teammates who all know his voice.
You're stunning, there, brother. 3.
We're gonna reopen door.
I'm gonna beat you.
I can flash in door.
Can you flash door soon?
Flashing door?
Now.
No, I didn't.
What
Neon omen.
You're not even in. Open it, bit, man. Nice shot, dude. Nice shot. Wait, want to lose us?
Oh? I'm not gonna lie, I'm rooting for Big Bean. I'm rooting for Big
Oh, yeah,
Bean.
big.
Zeppa stream sniping plus his laugh is starting to get annoying.
Oh,
I'm on
you
team
guys are
Big
ass.
Bean.
Is the door broken?
I don't think so.
30.
Yes.
Dang.
Frank.
Poor team Big
Frank.
Bean.
Frank. Frank, I'm done.
Shameless.
What do you mean sniping? I mean, on round 3, Zeppa heard Big Bean's call and he whispered to his team and told them what
I seen some
Big Bean's
clips,
call
like,
was.
The guy named Lit.
No, yeah, he's part of it. But the father of the family is named Frank
Which is
Gallagher.
cringe.
His
Everything.
name
Oh,
is
Frank
Frank.
Gallagher. Yeah, I've heard that shit.
You did not have to do that. Like,
Of course, bro. Of course. He's named Frank. Motherfucker.
This is
named
all over, like,
Frank.
what?
Named
Shameless?
Lizzie.
Big Bean enemy omen? Yeah.
Nothing.
I think Fox
I'm
Day.
gonna TP the crowd.
You can leave me, maybe?
B maybe. B.
Fuck.
B.
God, this is actually such a hecking, predictable default from him.
You open the door. I'll open the door. Yep, open outside is.
Okay, you do need to notice his dog this time. He dogged from here contextually because he felt as if the enemy team could have already taken B control. Yeah. Ooh. Front. Safer. Okay. So here are the, for whatever information he had on his minimap, we can't really see it, unfortunately. He started his dog further back because he felt the teammate B. I was talking about his teammate with him. That's not the reason. I know he had his teammate with him, but you got to understand that if they had info that the enemy wasn't out on B yet, like a trip or whatever, then he's coming up here to dog. Okay? It's got nothing to do with teammate in this case and everything to do with just the read on where the enemy team is. So in this scenario, when he came up here to dog, it was because he didn't know if it was a B hit and he wanted to figure it out by checking all the way back here. In this current round, we know for a fact it's a B hit. So the dog is doing something different now. Is figuring out where they're playing, where they're overheating. Okay? So we don't need to get the dog back here. So it's fine.
Can we see like or no?
Behind us! He's running me down! Turn! Ah!
Can you help it B or what's going on?
Debbie's so annoying. Debbie's
He also
my
does
most
have a teammate with him there, Echo Heli.
character, bro. And it's your just shoot, bro. It's not crouch bang, bro. If you can't kill people in the first 5 bullets, then it's your problem, bro.
Okay.
Oh my.
Outside of C, Killjoy.
Just on site. 124 on raise.
Oh my god.
He's so good in range.
I think he kind of fell asleep.
Okay.
It's not crouch bang, bro. If you can't kill people.
So his teammate's playing like strong side now over here. They got 3. But we're playing like
The first
more
5 bullets,
passive than we've been playing.
It's your problem, bro.
Maybe it's because Breach ult, Killjoy ult. Boop, 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 and our teammates are just bad. But I mean, that's what we did. So who knows? Strong side and Killjoy on A. I mean, it makes sense. Breach ult, Killjoy ult. On this map, those are almost always A hits. More passive against strong A hit utility.
God.
Okay.
Last player standing.
Wait, didn't he go left? Bro?
Anti.
Oh, they still have Breach Killjoy ult. So we should see, yeah, we see we see similar. He's holding tab. He notices these are still up. And so this is almost certainly indicative of why he's not playing aggressively fronter A.
That's on the game.
And he decides to go for eco stack. I think it's Weeded's call, not us, but we were almost certainly not going to go play front
Flash,
A.
flash.
We also get you.
Flash.
Flash.
They're here. Touch it again. They're coming.
Ooh, okay, okay. And then we basically only play, I'm going to call it strong side and eco side.
Come see.
We also get you B. Dead. I killed Joe. Yeah, breach ult. Yeah, breach ult.
Breacher's 110.
One enemy remains.
This is so high level. So do you remember in the Lotus VOD review we just did of Pixel in Immortal? And Pixel was up here after planting. I'm like, oh, Pixel, you can peek out here. Look for your fight. So on average, these waterfall dudes, like they've got to deal with 3 angles. Well, so Xeppa is good at the game. And he knows Big Bean is good at the game. And so Xeppa pre-fires him. It's sort of exactly like how I got that kill in the in-houses on one of, I forget who it was, but one of you played an off angle on me in the one-on-one. And I just figured you probably would do that because I'm your coach and that's what I would do. So these types of reads can happen when you know a lot about the enemy player.
Remaining.
Ooh.
Spike
yeah.
down. C.
Hit 110.
Just up, back up. You got everything here. The whole goddamn
So it's
setup.
like neither player made a bad decision there. Like it's not a bad choice from Big Bean to do that peak. In fact, on average, that peak is good. It's just Xeppa is winning the mind game.
I can spam him if he finds being a pillar.
Okay. Just holding.
You can flank though.
Just pick this. Just walk pick it. Go.
What's up? I'm backing off.
You know, high level players will intentionally do bad things on occasion to catch their opponents off.
No!
Ooh!
I'm backing
Oh,
off.
vulnerable.
No! You ran into me.
We're both vulnerable.
Oh,
Big Bean in the background. Yo, FNS, thank you for the
that
Twitch
shit
tier 3. Oh, wow. I think Big Bean might have expected the pre-fire. Because if you notice, Big Bean died to leg shots. So I think the Bean might have jumped up here to hold it. Just try and dodge that. But he got unlucky and got tagged in the legs and died anyways. Because Xeppa was pre-aimed at this height. So because this leg shots, Bean must have been up. So this is fascinating. Wait, actually, let me like triple check the height of his pre-aim so I'm not talking out my ass. I am pretty sure I'm right. Okay, so we're shooting bullets here and we can mimic this exact angle. Yeah, like this is pretty much 1-to-1 on the parallax. Yeah, he's definitely aiming at this height. He's not aiming up here. You can see the difference. He's definitely aiming down here. So Big B had the read actually. But it didn't matter. Because Xeppa shot enough bullets.
Can you move the scene and start to the health? What do you mean? The health of the bottom left.
Yeah, back to you. Nice, good kill. Boy, out! Yeah, back to you.
He made the average mistake right here. Sorry, not average. Pixel.
Nice, good kill. Help the boy out, bro. Help the boy out. Why are you guys hiding? Come on. Bro, your ass is
Oh my god.
One enemy.
Oh my god. All right, I'm gonna save us all the annoyance of his crazy laugh.
Relax.
We've heard it enough,
That was true.
and we're gonna put in the playbook. You guys actually want to hear him laugh super loudly into mic again? Because like, I can play it. I just actually think you don't want to hear that. I'm not gonna lie. It's actually kind of annoying. The seventh time, you know.
Relax.
Alright. Cat girl of the year told me to relax. I gotta chill.
You're being mean.
Let's chill out.
Like I totally get it though. Like he's just with his friends. Like in person, it's not annoying at all. You know, like if I'm playing Age of Empires 2 against my buddy and we're just like not online at all and it's just him versus me, we're probably laughing every single like mistake. You know what I'm saying? It's just because it's being broadcast onto the internet that like this element of cringe arises on like the 5th time or the 6th time or whatever. Like I genuinely don't think it's like any merit against Xeppa.
No breach down at C. Most likely just a fucking fat A.
Yeah, it's just like the audio itself is super loud. And it's gotten old for us, the viewers.
You're right.
right?
No.
Damn, that stun is
Coming up,
huge.
coming up,
Yeah, they're top rank.
coming up. We're dead. Yep.
You're right.
This is interesting because I predicted he was stairs due to the breach killjoy roll,
No breach down at C.
but now we do just be sight.
It's a fucking fat A.
We're just going to assume autopilot.
Bro,
And
Nah,
C.
this guy needs to shoot the. Bro.
The other side of the map. One front B.
Bit.
Two.
Oh hell.
No, Reyna. No, where you live?
Yo, two.
Nah.
That's a good wall ride flash. So essentially, he can peek with this flash because he can get his gun out and everything, and it lets him pop it like full distance. And he's roughly winging it, but he wants to make sure the flash pops deep. So it's got to be over in this region. Is there a difference between Twitch and Discord subs? Yes, I get more money from Discord. Other than that, no. Discord is actually a 90-10 potato list, believe it or not.
Front B.
Bit.
Two.
Oh hell.
No, Reyna.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just put this in the playbook, but it's essentially just a wall ride. You're so sorry, Hooge. What do you mean? It's fine. I actively encourage people to use Twitch if they have like regional pricing and it's cheaper for them because Discord doesn't have that. But if they're the same to you, I would prefer, of course, the Discord sub. Wall ride. Boop, boop. Zoop, boop, 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 boop.
Nah. No, where you live?
Yo, two.
Planted.
I'm saying
Player standing.
it's just like completely normal shit.
All right. Defense is pretty straightforward. He's almost always playing strong side over on A. We saw one eco round where he played fast rotate over here. And the name of the game is he's really fast on rotations. Very fast rotate. Throw in the occasional team flank out A. Oop. I say that's like the TLDR. Like if you're playing this type of playbook, don't forget that A flank. That was actually really important. That applies a ton of pressure into the enemy team because they essentially become aware that that's something you're willing to do. And now they have to like think about it. You're living in their head rent free. So he did that early in the game. And this is very important because, you know, when I'll VOD review like an Omen player and we'll be like, oh, Immortal. And so I'll be talking about, I mean, hell, even like we had a Platinum Omen VOD today. And we'll be talking about the pacing of the enemy playstyle and lurking presence. This is something the controller worries about. So because we like triple flanked on like round 4, this Omen has to worry about that. And so does the Killjoy. These guys have to do something to deal with that and make sure we don't lose to that again. Or at least don't die to it without knowing about it. And so you're getting tons of free value because of that flank. And players in this elo, if you don't flank against them, they will notice and they'll gain utility and they'll play faster. Because they'll be like, well, they don't flank anyways, so I can use this alarm bot for sight. And so you have to pressure.
I wish my Reyna had a mic, dude.
Okay. Classic. Wish my Reyna had a mic. Me too, Xeppa. Don't worry, I'm working on it, Xeppa. I'm
Tell me the
making
guy was on fucking
everyone common solo
yeah.
queue.
With
Let's ignore the frenzy. It's pre-nerf.
Yo.
Not here. He's on B.
Yeah, this flash is pretty safe to default. There's nothing fancy except you have to make sure you turn it right around this corner. And just keep in mind, if this flash pops, it doesn't mean much, okay? It actually means more when it doesn't pop. When it doesn't pop like that, that tells you they're not fighting for A main, okay? If it does pop, it doesn't tell you anything. So A implies B does not mean B implies A. Because if it pops, it could just mean they're right here. Okay. And that doesn't tell you anything. So if you're facing this Skye flash and you're like high radiant, it's actually not a bad idea to get blinded by that. Or like, I mean, just get tagged by that flash because it actually denies them info. When the flash sees nothing, it gives them all the info. Okay. But when the flash sees something, it doesn't tell them anything. So this flash, nothing blinded equals they're not pushing a main. Blinded equals no information gained. Bang. But of course, if they get blinded, it does help us taking a main control. Just keep that in mind.
Somehow hits me.
So here you can see
Somehow hits me.
our dog doesn't even look. I mean, it happens to see it, but he's not out here turning his crosshair into these corners because he knows they're not there. He's looking behind this box.
Give me a tree. Backside one.
Scout destroyed.
One, give me a tree.
And now you see he's aware of tree. And why is that? Because there's only one A, and A is strong side. So they've pretty much got to be tree. This is the enemy strong side. Where are they?
Wait, mid side. Backside one.
190. Not backside.
Enemy
So here you can see, I'll show you what happened. The Neon's playing A with Raze.
Tree. Backside
We
one.
didn't see her. It turns out the Neon's not tree. She's middle side.
One, give me a tree.
Wait, mid side. Backside one.
190.
I feel like Skye Heel's broken on pistol round, but he doesn't buy it. It's not that common that players are living with like 2 HP on
back,
pistol.
enemy remaining.
2v1.
Never saw
C
this guy.
player.
Yeah. I have heaven.
Could be flank. Careful.
I
Flank.
have your cross.
I'm flashing him.
I'd say the lower rank you are, the more broken Skye Heel is on pistol. The higher rank you are, the less impact it has because everyone's getting one tapped.
Just a delay.
Nice.
Not there. You can-
Especially now that Frenzy's out of meta.
3.
I don't think they can be loud. May have a chance against MMBR, but no.
Oh, they know. I make sure they know.
Oh, hell
my
no.
God.
It's always a
Personally.
no-com random.
Personally, I wouldn't have gotten sat down like that.
Backside. Let's open. I'm gonna top the door.
You heard Odie say it once a while back. I mean, if it was during Frenzy meta, it does make sense.
Could be.
1 HP.
Could be.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go, gang.
Could be top
One
B.
HP.
Friend B.
Oh, clear top B. Oh,
Swing it.
how am I dead? How the fuck am I dead?
Placing swarm grenade.
Damn, they got worked. They got worked. Anyways, you see the they're willing to break through the door to go B. See these two routings. Pretty standard.
Let's go. Come on. Shit, bro. Like, what is this?
What the hell is this buy? Weeded's forcing? So now it flashed, which doesn't mean anything, but if they're fighting, which they likely are, is that nade, then it's really helpful. So it's like the flash is for information when it doesn't blind, and it's for contesting space when it does
Fucking
blind.
nade.
I'm in team.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the heal.
Got you guys. Dogging in sight. Give me door. Nothing.
Okay. So this is actually pretty important to point out. When Xeppa dogs sight, he's dogging from here. Yeah. His dog does not care about tree. Okay. He wants his dog to clear all of this. Boop, boop. So the reason for that is because tree is pretty straightforward. There's nothing tricky about them being in tree. Okay. If they're in tree, it's as simple as you flash and you 3 of you swing. Okay. And you're killing the guy. Because where are they hiding? Nowhere. There's nowhere to hide in tree. However, they're on site and you don't know where. It's actually really tricky. Like, where do you flash to push site? You don't know. It's like you could flash in the middle and oh, they were backside, didn't blind them. You could flash backside, oh, they were in the middle, didn't blind them. You could flash back here and oh, they were in the middle here, didn't blind them. So this area is a lot trickier. Yo, deny. Thank you for the rate of 83 billion. So that's why he's dogging site. It's a lot tougher to deal with. Tree is easy to contest even without info. Does that make sense?
Good job. Oh, Frank.
This Frank guy is cooking.
Behind you.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, this is really tough.
Oh, he just got lost.
Did you make it up?
Oh!
That was clean as fuck, bro.
Ooh, no Comraina's got the intuition.
The other team's real name is Jesse.
Seeing sight.
No Comraina. Boop, boop, zoop. Same idea. You throw this high. And it just gives you the info. Our flash is popping up here. And you see it blinds everything. So if they're trying to come out, then you know, like with the bird. And if it doesn't tag anything, then you know they're not out, basically. Unless, of course, they got an omen and he's TPing across here. So we might see them clear that still. But
I'm blind as a bitch.
unlikely. Because that plays really bad. Yeah, you see his dog kind of clears it right here. You see how he's angling it a bit right to check that angle first. It's very unlikely, but he quickly checks it.
Waterfall. Give me backside.
I'm
I
1
do.
HP.
Oh my, all you guys are lit. I'm ulted. EP. GG's.
Flank for me.
Yeah, that guy's good.
Top side.
Top side, bottom side, top side.
Oh!
Nah, you guys
That's just team diff.
Let's just so.
That's just team diff.
I'm not. Reyna's gonna run up by himself. Everyone go see.
You guys want to win on Lotus? Just have
Let
4
Reyna run up by himself.
winners.
Go see, Jack. Go see.
We're gonna see.
Yeah.
Everyone went for the heal? Well, yeah, they're all low.
My dog will get like 5. Yep. Hey, it's already open, dude. Run that shit up, bro. Run up.
Okay, chat. What do I say the initiator's job is?
Alright,
Thank you so much, Ranger. Let's just so.
next.
Ah,
Bless
this
you so,
guy-
guys.
Fucking Thanos. Look
I
at
look,
how
look,
this
guys.
guy-
How about okay, look. Oh man, I need you to smoke here.
No, it's to understand how the enemy team tries to hold site.
Reyna's gonna run up by himself. Everyone go see. We'll let Reyna run up by himself. Go see, Jack. Go see.
And this enemy team's pretty passive on A. Okay. They've contested A once. Otherwise, they've just played back here and waited. And so he's calling it omen smoke up here to deny info from these passive teammates. He's flashing here and making sure it hears nothing. Because when that bird hears nothing, then they know nobody's aggressing A, which is normal, but you've got to be sure. The smoke blooms here. And now these players on A are giga nervous. Because of that smoke and that flash, they've got no info. And they're going to have to push out to gain that info. You know why? No recon. None. All they've got is a boom bot. And they usually play both duelists over here. Okay? So he's calling the same Omen Haven smoke I told that Omen player to throw against that team with no recon. A main. To info starve them so that these players can't rotate off of A. And additionally, the enemy breach who plays fast rotate near B always shows up to A very early. So it is likely going to be a free C hit. Okay?
We're gonna see.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dog will get like 5.
So they're info starving.
Yep, hey, it's already open, dude. Run that shit up, bro. Run up.
And he thinks it's 3A right
Run
now.
up, run
It's not
up.
4.
That shit, nobody's here, bro. Trust.
One water polo or
Run here.
Kid right there.
Nobody here, bro. Break that shit, bro.
Damn.
Waterfall. He leaked center.
Free sight. And there's the edge of the chain rotating here, which means the whole chain is like this and C's open. Thanks for the
Yeah,
round.
this one.
We're good. I got still drop.
Bro.
Placing swarm grenade.
Turn for flank. If door opens, I pop Molly.
Off angle diff?
One down.
Off angle diff.
Flank.
One flank.
Finished. One enemy remaining.
Oh, let's go this flank. Nice shot.
Oh, fuck, man. You are so
Look at this
shit.
guy. Look at this dead ass.
So that type of call can be made by like anybody, of course, but the controller, the initiator, are the two players who really should be paying attention to the indicators that make that type of call possible. So I would mostly call you out if you were an initiator or a controller player and you weren't calling shit like this.
Sugar Daddy, 1K for Lowage.
No valve.
Many times. Trust me, bro. TikTok, YouTube. You know what I'm saying? We've been there, done that type of shit.